what is the difference between a follower and a fan? A follower is someone that follows your social media, somebody that knows your name, somebody that might even use you when it comes to their real estate needs, whether that be as a realtor or, if you're like me, as a lender. But a fan is somebody that's going to talk about you to other people. That's a fan. Somebody that when they hear someone else that might be looking to buy, sell, or refinance in my situation, they might think of your name and actually present that to them. That is a fan. So here on Recharging the Champion, the idea is daily jumpstarts, daily marketing ideas that give value jabs, not just a, hey, look what I sold, but more of, hey, is this knowledgeable and is this helpful for you? That you can give to your client base and your fan base, or maybe even create a fan base. So if you have not done any social media this week, it is Tuesday. Let's get up and do some social media. If you haven't got it planned, put it on your calendar. That is step one. If you're somebody that likes to do a bunch of marketing all at one time, hey, put it on your calendar for Sunday to do a whole week. And by the way, go check out last week's Recharging with Champions and you'll have all the content you need for the week. Or if you want to do it daily, just put it on your calendar. We need to create fans. And this is a very simple way of another way. It's not going to be by itself. I mean, maybe you could do it by yourself, maybe, but I'm going to say this is one of the 3 legs of your stool for creating a very solid referral business. All right, so let's jump in and let's do our Tuesday tip. Again, this is your Jumpstart and I am your host, Charlotte Harrell. And Tuesdays, we always give a tip, an idea that is going to help the real estate community or people that are looking to buy or sell when it comes time to buy or sell. We're going to talk today in the fall savings realm of when is a good time to close on your mortgage when it comes to the time of the month. What time of the month is the best time to close on a mortgage? And the answer is it depends, but let's talk about that. So when you are trying to schedule or figure out what day you want to close, you've got your own arrangements that you've got to work with. But when it comes to your mortgage needs, if you are looking for a way to extend the time period between when you close and your first monthly payment, remember that all mortgages are going to are going to have their payment on the first day of the month. So every mortgage payment is going to be due on the first of the month. And we are required to have a full 30 days between when you close and when your first payment is due. So with that being said, you can close on the 1st and have your first payment on the following 1st. And that way is going to give you the cheapest closing costs because you're not going to have any odd days interest. So if you close on the 1st of the month and your first payment is the next 1st of the month, that's going to give you the cheapest closing cost because you don't have that odd days interest. However, if you are wanting to extend the time period from when you close to when your first payment is due, a little bit more in closing costs because you've got some odd days interest, but that's not as expensive as a full month payment, close on the 2nd or the 3rd and say that you want your payment to be pushed out. So if you close on the 3rd of the month or the 4th of the month, then your first payment is not going to be the next first because that's not 30 days. It's going to be the first after that. So if I close on October the 5th, then my first payment is not going to be until December the 1st. If I close on October the 1st, my first payment is going to be on November the 1st. And the time frame as you get closer to the 1st, that is going to shorten the window between when you close and when your first payment is due, and also reduce the closing costs because odd days interest is the interest you pay on that gap between the 2nd and the 1st of the next month. So just know that depending on your goals, you can strategically plan when you want to close your mortgage. So with that being said, I do have a graphic for you that shows the benefits of closing on the 1st of the month and the benefits of closing on, say, the 6th of the month. It gives you both options and shows what the difference is. So the person that's looking for more cash, less cash at closing, more cash in their pocket could go with the 1st of the month. And the person that's looking for the longest time period between when they close and when their first payment is due is going to want to close on the 3rd or the 4th of the month, somewhere in that area. I hope that's helpful. And I feel like when you have buyers that are looking to close in the near future or somebody that's looking, this is good information that they might want to consider when they're making an offer and putting in that scheduled closing date.